If I betray the ones I love.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Ranting with Ricardo. It's me, Nikki. If you are here and you see the title of the video, you know that we are here for another episode of the series Many Wives and Husbands of Soap Opera Characters. And currently, we are focusing on the many husbands of one Erica Kane, the legendary, the incomparable Erica Kane. Honey, she was married, okay? At this point, we know Erica as Erica Kane Martin, but right now we're going to get into her marriage to Phillip Brent. But before we get into that, hi, hello, welcome to the channel. If you're new here and you like the content, please like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and share me with your people. If you don't like the content, still like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and share me with your people, because you know what? You may not like me, but somebody out there does. If you want to follow me on social media, you want to buy my merch, you want to buy my lip gloss, you want to buy an Amazon KDP book, you need a way to contact me for business, you would like to get me something off the Amazon wish list, you would like to shop for something on my Amazon shop, which helps me out, or you just want to make a donation to the channel, then you can find everything in the description box below and in the community tab. And with that being said, let's get into Erica's marriage to Phillip Brent. Now, listen, at this point, we know Erica as Erica Kane Martin because the first husband was Jeff and we've already covered him. But now we're about to know her as Erica Kane Martin Brent because she married Phillip Brent. Now, I told y'all, Jeff and Jeff's sister, Tara, and Erica had a run in and had a man in common. And I told y'all on the last episode that this man would eventually become Erica's husband. So let's get into their history and how they got married and ultimately how they ended. Erica and Phil, because he went by Phil, not Philip, he went by Phil. Erica and Phil met in 1970, right around the time nope, this was before she met Jeff, but they met while he was dating Tara Martin. And, Philip was obsessed with Erica, okay? He loved him some Erica. He wanted to be Erica's man, okay? Y'all know that song, I Want to Be Your Man. Philip was, if that song was out during that time, he would have been blasting that through Pine Valley for everybody to hear. Listen, he wanted to be Erica's man real bad, real bad. And listen, Erica was biting. Okay, she tried every trick in the book to have that man as her hero. Okay, she needed a hero, and she wanted him to save. She wanted him to save her. Okay, I'm not gonna say she loved Phil at the time, but she wanted that man. So Phil's relationship with Erica would lead him to his biological father. So Phil always thought one man was his biological father. That would not be the case. And like I said, his relationship with Erica, his obsession with her, him wanting her kind of sort of wanting him and wanting to stick it to Tara would lead him to his biological father. And this would lead him to him by way of a life-saving gas leak. And it's just like, how can a gas leak be life-saving? So Erica's mother, Mona, was good friends with Nick's, not Nick, well, Nick is the name, with Phil's biological father, Nick. And Erica was taking dance classes with Nick, and I think Philip was too, and he ended up leaving his sketchbook at Nick's studio. Nick decided to bring this sketchbook back to him, and there was a gas leak going on in the house/apartment, and he ended up saving him and bringing him to the hospital. Now, see, here is where it gets tricky. Nick never told Phil that he was his biological father. Neither did Phil's mother or his aunt. Do you know who told Phil about Nick being his biological father? Erica. Erica told, Phil about Nick being his biological father. She sprung it on him. She didn't tell him in a nice way. She just told him the information, and she was hoping by telling him this information that it would win him over. However, it did not. It drove him away, okay? It made him run for his life. He would end up leaving Pine Valley to start his life over. Eventually, Phil would come back, but then he would be drafted to the Vietnam War, and he would be presumed, dead. And then by the time that he came home, he was basically the odd man out in Pine Valley. Really didn't feel close to anybody. He was lonely, and he ended up finding himself falling for Erica. both of them being an outcast, both of them, not being wanted by the people around, because by the time he had returned, Erica and Jeff had gotten a divorce by this time. And y'all know the reason they got a divorce ultimately is because she was scheming, plotting, and planning and blackmailing his family to get some money to get him out of jail. So they was outcast, and them coming together, it felt like old times. Baby, it felt like old times. It felt like they was back in high school, okay? It felt like, that to me a song, still, okay, still run around like teenagers, even though we both grown and married with kids. That's how they were feeling. And he thought he loved Erica, but he loved seeing Tara jealous more. He thought he loved Erica, but he really loved to see Tara jealous more, because at this time Tara had, moved on. She had gotten married. She had a baby. However, we're gonna get into that whole baby situation with Tara, because that's kind of a little sneaky, okay? But for all the right reasons. So while they're dating, because at this point they're just dating, Erica becomes pregnant with Phil's baby, and Phil thought this was a good time, settle down, start a family. However, Erica would miscarry the baby, and she would end up having a psychotic break, and Phil and Mona would admit her to the hospital for a psychiatric hold. So while Erica was away, getting like the help she needed, Phil would find out that Philip Tyler was his biological child. Now, this is the child of Tara and her husband. However, Tara would find out she was pregnant, I believe right before, or right, no, it was right after Phil was drafted and sent off to the Vietnam War and presumed dead. And, nobody wants to be an unwed mother back in the 70s. So Sir Tyler, Phoebe Tyler's nephew, when it stepped up and adopted Philip and claimed him as his own. Now, he understood why he didn't know about Philip being his son, and he and Tara realized they still loved each other and that their marriages were over. Like, her marriage to her husband was over, his marriage to Erica was over. They wanted to be together. Now, here is where it's like, oh, now see, you believe your marriage is over, but your partner don't believe your marriage is over. So when Erica recovered, Phil asked her for a divorce, but because she knew Tara was involved, and I keep going between Tara and Tara, but charge it to my head and not my heart. When Erica realized who was involved and why he wanted a divorce, oh baby, she said no. She said no. She refused. She refused. So starting a family for Tara and Philip was on hold because Erica was holding on, okay? She was holding on like a German shepherd holds on to somebody as you trying to run away from them in a police raid and you're not about to get over that fence. That's how hard she was holding on to that man, because she wasn't gonna let him go. Okay, holding on. It's hard to do when the love is gone. And that's no lie. That was Erica and Philip, baby. Now she was holding on for dear life for that man. And then his biological father, Nick, mind you, Mona's best friend, came. And at this point, Erica's father-in-law, biological father of Phil, father-in-law to Erica, family friend to Erica, Nick comes in to intervene and to get the divorce to happen by, he got the divorce to happen by giving Erica the hostess job at his restaurant. And ultimately, that is what got her to sign those divorce papers. I truly think it's crazy because eventually, which y'all don't know, is Nick's gonna play a part in another one of her marriages. But Nick and Erica were having an affair. Nick and Erica start to have an affair at some point in time. Now, when I start covering the lovers of Erica and the soap characters, oh baby, that's gonna be a whole show, because I forgot to mention that Jason Maxwell, Erica's agent in the last episode, was also one of her lovers. But listen, that's a whole new series. But yes, ultimately, I think the message behind a Phil and an Erica being married and making her Erica Kane Brent is that, you know what? Y'all felt like outcasts, y'all cling to each other, but ultimately want someone's heart did not belong in this marriage, and the other one was going to hold on just despite the other person who was on the outside looking in. And truly, I don't think they actually loved each other like they claimed they did. And ultimately, Erica and Phil ended very quickly. I want to make sure I have this right before I send y'all off uh tonight. Okay, I want to make sure I have it correct before I send y'all off. Erica and Philip only lasted from 75 to 76. They didn't last very long. At this point, her longest marriage at the beginning, like we're very much at the beginning, her longest marriage so far has been to Jeff. They lasted for 3 years, and her and Philip only truly lasted. I don't even think they lasted a year. I truly don't think they lasted a year. But message behind this is if you love somebody and your heart is not in the relationship that you just started, and you end up getting married because you felt like, well, you're pregnant, we might as well settle down and get married. Don't do that, because then different things happen. Like with Erica, she miscarried the baby, and then she had a psychotic break, and she had to be admitted into the hospital for a psychiatric hold. And during that time, you find out things that you didn't know. Like you actually have a living, breathing, walking, talking child that the woman you love, you know, didn't tell you, because at some point they all thought you was, gone, boy, gone. Ultimately, I feel like Philip and Erica were meant to teach each other something. I believe Erica was meant to teach Phil to, love your person and take care of them and appreciate the people who are in your life. And I think he was meant to teach her to, always be the first choice and not the second choice, because ultimately she was the second choice next to Tara. Because while he thought he loved Erica, he really loved making Tara jealous, and that should have not been the foundation they built a relationship off of. But with that being said, that was it for the many husbands of Erica Kane, the second episode, Phillip Brent, and the many wives and husbands of soap opera characters as well. If you like the content, please like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and share me with the people. If you didn't like the content, still like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and share me with your people. Because, you may not like me, but somebody out there does. How to follow me on social media, how to contact me for business, how to buy the merch, the lip gloss, the Amazon KDP book, how to, get something off the wish list or donate something to the channel, can all be found in the description box down below. And I will see y'all for the next episode. Thank you.
Mark your calendar for a night to remember. Best Reality Star 2K23 Awards Show, February the 27th, 2023, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Head over to BSTV2K23awards.com to cast your vote. Voting is available from now until February the 6th of 2023. We have some amazing reality stars on the ballot, so swing for your fate. And remember, we'll see you on February the 27th of 2023. Let's get it and let's go.